Hello again. Welcome to class 389. I made a mistake in the last class. Can you believe it? Me? A mistake? I made a mistake. Yes. I skipped list 16. List 16 because on the other page it says list 17 and I looked on the wrong page. I didn't look on the right page. And so I did list 17. I didn't finish. I haven't finished list 17. And I wonder if I did list 21 and 22. Yes. On the translation booklet, no problem. But on this, I skipped. Salté, sin querer en este caso. Porque to skip puede ser a propósito o accidental. But I accidentally skipped list 16. So today, I'm going to finish list 17 and go back to do list 16. So today, a lot of vocabulary. Ponerse nervioso is to get nervous. No te pongas nervioso. Don't get nervous. No estés nervioso. Don't be nervous. Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. Buscar, to look for. I'm looking for a job. Estoy buscando un empleo. I'm looking for a job. I'm looking for new opportunities. Adelantar o pasar en el coche. To pass. The British say to overtake, but to pass. To pass a car. Yeah. If it's a hill, if you can't see, don't pass. Do not pass on a hill or a slope unless you have a periscope. Si tienes periscopio, sí. You can see, but otherwise don't pass. Reconocer is to recognize. Juan, I didn't recognize, no te reconocí, no te reconocido. I didn't recognize you. I didn't recog. Hay un sonidito de G en medio. Recognize, gna. G-A-N. Recognize. I didn't recognize you. Gritar, to shout, or to yell. To shout. Remember, to shout to is Pepe, tu paraguas. I'm shouting to Pepe. Pepe, I'm shouting at Pepe. When you're angry, you shout at. If I'm angry with you, I will shout at you. This is the last time I'm shouting at you. But, Paula, oye, mira. I'm shouting to Paula. All right, to shout. Shout. Viajar is to travel. Un viaje is a trip, or journey, pero se dice mucho más trip. Pero viajar is to travel. Ahora bien, los viajes de Gulliver, hace 3 siglos, dice, Gulliver's Travels. Y si lo dices en plural, es poético, my travels. Entonces sí son viajes en plural cuando estás hablando un poco de forma figurada o poética. My travels, my extensive travels. Pero un viaje es a trip. Ahora, el verbo viajar es to travel. I like to travel. Girar, torcer, to turn. Okay, this is a car. It's driving straight, and now it turns left, and now it turns right. Now it is turning right again, and now it's turning left. To turn. If you go to New York City and catch a taxi, said down the 5th Avenue, turn right on 32nd Street, and then turn left on 4th Avenue, which is Madison Avenue, by the way. No, it's not. 4th Avenue is Park Avenue. Yes, 5th Avenue, Park Avenue, which is 4th Avenue, Madison Avenue. I'm not sure. I don't remember Manhattan now, exactly the streets. Girar is to turn. Yes, or torcer. Útil, useful. This class is useful, isn't it? Don't you think this class is useful? Super. It's super useful. Ahora, list number 16, which I was supposed to have done yesterday, but I didn't. Como de costumbre, as usual, o sea, como usual. Je suis, je sais. Usual. como los argentinos y uruguayos. Yo sé, yo quiero que vos, usual, as usual, como de costumbre, as usual, banquero, banker, hombre de negocios, a businessman, and a businesswoman, I'm a businessman, in addition to a teacher. I'm a businessman and an entrepreneur. Three things in one, tres en uno. 3 in 1. A teacher, a businessman, and an entrepreneur. Yes, a banker and a businessman and a businesswoman. Abarrotado, crowded. Claro, muchedumbre o multitud es crowd. Entonces, abarrotado, lleno de personas es crowded. The metro, the subway is often crowded. Did you come by subway today? Was it crowded? A little bit. It was a little crowded. Yeah. Before the pandemic, it was very crowded, right? Yeah, more crowded. Now it's less crowded. All right. Evaluación. Evaluation. 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 Generoso, generous. The same in English as in Spanish. Generous. This class, Marta and I are very generous. We're giving you free English classes, even if you don't buy the books. That doesn't matter. We're very generous. Yes. Tipo, individuo, persona, a guy. Siempre es hombre. Ojo, guy is a universal word. It's one of the most common words in the English language. That guy is ese señor. Well, that guy is casi como decir ese señor. That guy, that man, that guy. Hey, do you see that guy over there? Look at that guy. ¿Le ves a ese? Mira. ¿Le has visto a ese? Mira ese hombre. Ese señor. Esa persona en la calle. Look at that guy. Si es hombre. If it's a woman, we say that woman or that lady. Ahora en plural, guys puede ser para mujeres también. Okay, guys. ¿Por qué os reís? Hay 7 mujeres riéndose de mí. Okay, guys. What's the problem? Dice, en plural se puede referir a hombres y mujeres juntos o incluso mujeres. Okay, guys. Why are you laughing at me? What's the problem? Is the makeup okay? Is the makeup okay, Marta? It's okay? Why are they laughing at me? Hey, you guys. Oíd. Oigan ustedes. Eh? Hey, you guys. Why are you laughing at me? Is there a problem? Is there something on my nose? Is there something on my nose? No? So, okay, you guys. Come on, quiet. Hey, guys, listen, you guys. You guys is oíd. Escuchad. Listen, you guys. You need to be quiet. This is an English class on television. Yeah. We have enough problems with Olegario. Now with you? All right. So, guy, he was a nice guy. Es un tipo muy majo. He's a really nice guy. Ahora, en singular siempre es hombre. Guy. Y no es chico pequeño. It's a guy. That's a boy. A little boy. Tiene que ser adolescente para arriba. A guy. All right. Guys. La felicidad. Happiness. Happiness is possible. Está al alcance de todos. La felicidad. El edén de la felicidad. Happiness. To be happy. Happiness. Is happiness possible? Is it possible to be happy in life? Does happiness really exist? Does happiness really exist? Marta thinks so. Well, she's a bit, yeah. Si está en Sevilla, sí. Happiness exists in Seville. Interested in. Estoy interesado en los sellos. I'm interested in stamps. I'm interested in your progress. I'm interested in continuing. Gerundio, porque in es una preposición. I'm interested in continuing these classes. I'm interested in retiring. I'm interested in Interested in. No confundas interested con interesting. Interesting es interesante. Si dices estoy interesado en algo, I'm interested. Si dices I'm interesting, es yo soy interesante. So it's a completely different meaning. So be careful. Interesting es interesante. Interested es interesado en algo. A propósito, by the way, pero a propósito también is on purpose. It's interesting, the expression in Spanish a propósito has two completely different meanings. Lo hice aposta, lo hice a propósito. I did it on purpose. Escrito purpose. I did it on purpose, intentionally, deliberately. I did it on purpose. Oye, a propósito, mañana, oh, by the way, por cierto, by the way, a propósito. So that, be careful. A propósito is on purpose. I did it on purpose. Yes. Ugh. Richard, why did you try? Was it an accident? No, I did it on purpose. On purpose. 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 ¿Cuál es el propósito de todo esto? What's the purpose? Purpose. Escrito purpose. Pero pronunciación. Her. Purpose. Us. Para nosotros. For us. Pone una P delante de us, nosotros. Purpose. On purpose. Deliberately. Intentionally. Requisitos. Requirements. O sea, requerimientos. Requirements. To require. Requerir, exigir, is to require. Learning English requires an effort. It requires time. Learning English. What are the requirements to work as a teacher in Vaughan? You want to be a teacher in our company? What are the requirements? Well, you need to speak English. You don't need to be a native, but you need to have a native ability with the language. You don't need to carry a passport from England or the United States, etc. You can be Spanish, Polish, Russian, German, Moroccan, it doesn't matter, but you need to have native agility. That's one requirement. Second requirement, you need to have energy. A person with energy. Yes. And not an anemic person. Third requirement, humility, la humildad. Capacity for self-analysis, introspection, and the desire to do your best. Una inocencia positiva. All right. Those are the only three requirements. Afilado, sharp. Agudo, sharp. Yes. I have a friend, Marta, whose name is Ángel Rubio Agudo. That's his name. And he always say, pero no soy ni Ángel ni Rubio ni Agudo, is what he says. But that's his name. This is true. All right. Sharp. A sharp mind. Una mente avezada, afilada. Sharp also is puntiagudo. Sharp. Uf, it's sharp. Sharp is afilado. El filo, la hoja y la punta. Is sharp. Sacar punta is to sharpen. Y también to sharpen. See, los afiladores. You know, going through the neighborhoods in the city. In Seville, do you have afiladores with the music? You can hear them from 1 kilometer, and they sharpen the knives. And if you take the knives downstairs to the street, and they will sharpen the knives for money, and then the knives are sharp, afilado, agudo, puntiagudo, agudo de mente, sharp. Sharp también es en punto. A las 5 en punto. 5 o'clock, sharp. Plata, silver. Gold and silver. Gold is worth more than silver. But silver is worth more than bronze. Yes. La plata vale más que el bronce. Silver is worth more than bronze. In the Olympic Games, there are three medals: the gold medal, the silver medal, and the bronze medal. Estar de acuerdo con, to agree with. I agree. Estoy de acuerdo. I agree. Ni se os ocurra, ni se te ocurra a ti insertar am. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree with you. I agree with her. I even agree with Marta. ¿Será posible? I agree with her. Yeah. She says that all men are created equal, and I agree. I agree. Estoy de acuerdo. I agree. ¿Estás de acuerdo conmigo? Do you agree? Do you agree with me? Él siempre está de acuerdo conmigo. He always agrees with me. She never agrees with me, but he always agrees with me. All right. Romper is to break. Eso es fácil, to break. To break, disminuir is to decrease. To increase, to decrease. Yes, to decrease. Archivar, to file, es to file. Un archivo. File. Yes. File mail. File mail. File. 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 File también es limar. Es un limar. It's a file. It's my nails, my fingernails, nails. I'm filing my nails. And this is a nail file. It looks like a pencil, but it's a nail file. And I'm filing my nails. All right. As I teach. Yes. Multitasking. I can file my nails and teach English at the same time. Yeah. To file. But file también es un archivo, un fichero también informático es a file. File. Y también caminar en fila india is to walk single file. File. O sea, fila igual. All right, single file. All right, where are we? I've lost my place. Romper, disminuir, archivar, durar, last. ¿Cuánto dura? How long does it last? Remember, how long did the 30 Years' War last? It lasted 30 years. How long did the First World War last? It lasted 4 years. How long does this class last? It lasts 26 minutes and 26 seconds, more or less. How long does it last? Significar, querer decir is to mean. ¿Qué quieres decir? What do you mean? What do you mean? También el mean es el significado, the meaning. El significado de la vida, o sea, ¿por qué estamos aquí? What's the meaning of life? Why are we here? I don't know. I don't know the true meaning of life. What does life mean? Okay, what does it mean? What does this word mean? Esta palabra qué significa? What does this word mean? I don't know. Ensimismado. Oh, it means, what does this word mean? It means you are inside yourself. You're very shy or very closed. All right. What does it mean? The meaning of life. But mean también es, hombre, ¿qué quieres decir con esto? What do you mean? ¿Cómo que estás cansado? What do you mean? El cómo que. ¿Cómo que estás cansado? Ni son las 8 de la mañana todavía. What do you mean? You're tired already? I mean, this class is only 26 minutes. What do you mean you're tired? What do you mean? What do you mean you're tired? ¿Cómo que estás cansado? O sea, ¿qué quieres decir con que estás cansado? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. ¿Sabes lo que quiero decir? Do you know what I mean? Do you understand? Do you know what I mean? Jelly bean. Jelly bean is gominola. ¿Sabes lo que quiero decir? Gominolita. Yeah? Do you know what I mean, jelly bean? Understand, rubber band? ¿Entiendes? ¿Entiendes? Rubber band is una gomita. Es a rubber band. ¿Entiendes? Gomita. Gominolita. Do you know what I mean, jelly bean? Understand, rubber band? All right, but in any case, to mean. What does it mean? Practicar is to practice. To practice. Now, Rafa Nadal practices every day. Forehand, backhand, and service, or serve. Forehand, backhand, bueno, es zurdo. He's left-handed. Forehand, backhand, and service every day. He practices constantly. Practice makes perfect. Es una frase hecha súper trillada en inglés. Se dice 1,000,000 de veces por cada mes en el mundo habla inglesa. Practice makes perfect. El practicar hace la perfección, más o menos. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Practice, practice, practice. Yes, sir. Programar is to schedule. Programar en una agenda, en el tiempo. No programar en un ordenador. That's to program. For a computer, you program. Pero programar tus actividades to schedule. Schedule. Y los británicos suelen decir schedule. Not always. Schedule se está imponiendo. I think by the end of this century, para finales de este siglo, by the end of this century, I think schedule will be dead. Schedule. I'm going to schedule the appointment. Tengo una cita con el dentista. I have an appointment with the dentist. I have a dental appointment. And I'm going to schedule it for Wednesday of next week. Wednesday the 17th in the morning. I'm going to schedule, I'm losing my voice, Marta. I'm going to schedule the appointment for next Wednesday the 17th in the morning. Schedule. Ahora bien, también se puede usar el verbo to set. I'm going to set the appointment for next Wednesday. Schedule también es mi horario, mi programa de actividades, my schedule, como sustantivo, as a noun. Programar, tirar la basura is to throw away. You know, Marta, I have a question. When we finish these classes completely, are you going to throw away those pencils? She's not. She says she's not going to throw them away. She says she's not going to throw them. Are you going to throw them away? No. Do you understand me? Huh? She's not going to. She says. I say, she says. She says she's not going to throw them away. She's going to keep them, right? Maybe for the future. Who knows? So she's not going to throw them away. If it were my decision, if it were, si ello fuera decisión mía, si ella fuera decisión mía, if it were, it were, su motivo aquí. If it were up to me, o sea, si fuera mi decisión, if it were my decision, if it were up to me, I would throw them away. Yeah, why not? Huh? Throw them away. I would throw them away. All of them. All 20 pencils. Bop, out. Would you throw them away? If it were up to you? If it were your decision? If it were up to you? Would you throw them away? Or would you keep them? Would you throw them away? Throw them away? Throw them away? La M de them. Manda. Throw them away. Es el gozne o la bisagra. Throw them away. I'd throw them away. Would you? I'd throw them away. Would you? She's shaking her head, which means, she's shaking her head, lo cual significa, which means that she wouldn't throw them away. So we don't agree. I would throw them away, but she wouldn't throw them away. To throw away es tirar a la basura. Juguetes toy. Estoy listo. Juguete listo. Toy. It's interesting. I remember in 1966, 1967, for the first time in my life, on television there was a commercial, un anuncio televisivo para los coches Toyota. Toyota Corona y Toyota Corolla. All right. That was the first time in my life I heard the name Toyota for a car. And that's a funny name for a car. Toyota. Of course, it's a Japanese word, Toyota. but it sounded very cheap. Toyota. O sea, Toyota. Una ota de juguete. Toyota. Not a real ota. Toyota. Toy. Toys. Toys are us. Toys. Toys. Juguete actualizados, up to date. Está todo actualizado, ¿no? Everything is up to date. Everything is up to date. 3 words. Todo está al día. O sea, a la fecha, literalmente decimos en inglés. Up to date. Ahora, actualizar, poner al día, una sola palabra. Update. 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 To update es actualizar, poner al día. To update. To update. But we don't need to update anything, Marta. We don't need to update anything because everything is up to date. Everything up to date. Rueda, wheel. La rueda de la fortuna. The wheel of fortune. The wheel of fortune. Oh, I have to say goodbye. She's telling me I have to say goodbye. Well, see you tomorrow.